What up, family? Now we all know the Nipsey Hustle situation, fam. And I gotta keep it a buck. That was one of them situations because we had never seen that magnitude of violence go down with a rapper on camera. Like you can see him pulling up, shooting. You can also see him kicking them in the head afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was wondering, like, dang, fam mad. It was a real situation, right? The sad thing about it, and we all know this, fam. If you're from the hood, you know how it go. The good die young, like the good dudes be in prison or dead. The real ones, fam. It just seems like that's just what it is. The main ones that keep it real is the main ones that get took out in this game. Now, we know the situation, fam. Nipsey Hussle, OG homeboy, Cowboy, also have been testifying in this trial when it comes to Eric Holder. He in the process of the trial right now. And the defense thing is, when it comes to Eric Holder, is Nipsey called him a snitch and it triggered him to do what he did. Cowboy's statement is Nipsey never called Eric Holder a snitch. He talked to him like a 60 homie, what Cowboy said, and said there's some paperwork going on in the neighborhood, with your name on it. You might need to check it out. That's what it was. And my man come back shooting at Nipsey and killing Nipsey. Before I get into the Pacifics, fam, the point is Nipsey was in position to transition from the hood. You get millions, you with Laura London, you shouldn't have nothing to do with hood politics no more. Period. You shouldn't have told him that, period. That's just what it is. Because that's hood politics and you done made it out. But at the end of the day, it was a sad situation that didn't supposed to go down all the way around. And we got a lot of people mad about this situation. Now, in the process of this jury trial going on, 2 inmates end up getting a hold to Eric Holder, right? They beat him bad, fam. Now, he had cuts in his head, had to get staples, black eyes, different stuff like that. They got a hold to him. Mind you, this haven't happened in 10 years, right? You have guards that's jealous in these jails that with these high profile cases, and they listen to Nipsey Hussle music out there in different places and got a feel for him. This situation here, fam, was bigger than the 2 guys that got a hold to him, because it's no way, with this case being high profile like it is, that anybody in the jailhouse should have been able to get a hold to that man. They usually have 4, 5 officers around you, fam, to work, and then they shutting stuff down because it's high profile. So this is big when it comes to this situation, and it was a shocker because they have these high profile individuals in one man cells, like you secluded from the jail, even when you go to court. When I first heard it, and I have seen it in prison, fam, it was Crips coming through the emergency door to beat up dudes. They had women in prison, all the drugs, like it's the same thing go on in the streets, go on in jail and in prison. A lot of crooked stuff when it come to these officers. It's no way. It got beat up bad, fam. Now you got to pay for what you put in this game, fam. He got in this emotion. They was even saying he was high on methamphetamines. Don't know how true that is. Lost it when that man said, Nipsey said what he said. Now you in the whole situation to where you're not going to stay locked down all your life, I know. It got to be a point to where you go to prison and be in population. You still going to have to deal with these problems because that situation was so high profile. Look back. I'm going to take you back, fam. When the Nipsey Hussle death, it was even bigger than death and Tupac and Dolph death. Like every other death. It was just something about how Nipsey was in the community and got gunned down right in front of his store in his own neighborhood. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a high profile case to where people have drew to love Nipsey through that. So when they see Eric Holder, just like what just happened in jail, when he make it over there to prison, they might try to kill this guy now. And it's looking like when it comes to style, Nipsey Hussle got so much love, fam, to where they just might let him kill this guy. It beats like that in prison, fam. See, this is the flip side of the game individuals don't be thinking, especially on a high-profile case. You know, you got to do hard time for real, even when you ain't trying to, because everybody in love with the character that's on the TV. It ain't like it's a local joke and it's just a certain amount of people that know this individual. No. You know, the world know Nipsey. You know, so this situation with Eric Holder, like I'm saying, they had to rush him to the hospital, and this in the process of jury trial and everything going on. Now, at the same token, you know, it stopped the process with the jury trial. It can be a good thing on his end. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. But at the end of the day, you got to worry about them street dudes too, fam. But I keep y'all updated on the situation. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.